Yes, y'all. Welcome to
Stays Crunchy and Milk.
If you have opinions or queries you wish to share, we have multiple ways to be reached. The email address for the show is podcast@stayscrunchyandmilk.com. On Twitter, it's at skimpod, SKIMPOD.
Stays Crunchy.
And if you're feeling froggy, go on and jump into our voicemail line at 216-3028-POP. That's 216-3028-7763. The show can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, and as always at our website, stayscrunchyandmilk.com.
Stays Crunchy.
Please rate, review, subscribe, and share the show on your own social media feeds. And if you want to get at us directly, feel free to reach out via our personal Twitter.
Stays.
It's at Tatum216, Lunchbox2099, The Real ODP, and I'm your host, Tabrail713.
Stays Crunchy and Milk.
Sap hit me up yesterday. It's like, well, first he was hitting me up about that Cohen thing, and then let's go. And then he was like, "You know anybody got like need some Pokemon friends?" And I'm like, "I can get you 3 friends." So my man Toe Cover was this guy. He produces stuff for The Verge. He needed friends. I was like, I just asked Vanessa, and I go, I'm pretty sure I saw somebody in one of the Pokemon groups I'm in that said they needed a friend. He goes, there you go. That's
what do you need friends for?
It's a challenge in the Celebi thing they're working on. It is make 3 new friends.
You mean in general, or do you mean for Pokemon?
I mean Pokemon.
Well, no, I was asking what
how do those people make friends?
Yeah.
Get outside. I guess you're already outside.
You stay around in circles and don't talk to each other.
Yeah, but I've been to one of those Pokemon raids. They are not very friendly. It's just like a lot of people just standing there looking at their phone.
I've been to
the ones with you guys, like around here.
And those are usually not planned. We just happen to be at that one day. It's like, all right, fuck it, we'll knock that out. I've had some very fun raids with people because we just sit and shoot shit while tapping on our phone screens.
It's funny being an outsider when we do those things because I'm not playing.
Yeah.
And I can I guess look at the room. I remember we walked up on the raid and T had asked this guy a question, and the guy like clearly thought that T was gonna take his phone or something like that, and T didn't notice. T was just like, oh, okay, and then went on about his business. And then like everybody else walked by, I was like, what the fuck are these people doing? Said it like it was like maybe it wasn't even that many people, it was like 15 people, but everybody's just looking at their phone, all like in a rectangle and like all around
in a cipher. I was at there was a community day a couple weekends back, and I went to Cold Lake in Berea.
It's so scary.
Jam-packed with people playing Pokemon, just like stuff to the gills. And finally this dude, I don't know why he felt so comfortable to stop me and ask, but he was like, are y'all all playing a game together? I go, yeah, it's a community day. You know what I'm saying? We're all just linking up, playing a game together. Oh my God, I thought I was like in the future or something like that, where everybody was just like deeply in their phone. I didn't understand what was happening. I go, yeah, no, man, we're all just playing Pokemon together.
I like to think the guy's not trying to be funny, that he really thought he was in the future. Like he overslept or something. Or...
like, what is happening now? Future. So I had to chuckle at my man for that. But yeah, like you said, it really is kind of strange, you know what I'm saying, happenstance to come upon me. Like, it's all these dudes, everybody, all these people, just face down until they.
It looked like a fucking cult almost. Like
the cult of Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's looking down at their phone, like, and it's like, it's I guess it's strange from the outside, but the utter look of disgust on people's face is the funny thing. Like,
hey man, they got TV commercials now.
What are they disgusted about?
Because how dare us be all either in our phone or playing a game because we're all adults. And I always like, yeah, I'm grown. I pay for this phone. Guess what? I can do what the hell I want with it.
I never got that whole like, you're an adult. Why do you play such and such? Because I'm an adult and I have free will and I'll do what I want. You just answered your own question.
What makes me not really mad, but a lot of people, like, I'll be walking around like at work and I'll be looking down at my phone and be like, what's so interesting? I'm like, my fucking kids. I'm looking at my my Brightwell app. Shut the fuck up. Like, when I'm like usually in my phone, it's because like, oh, I got an update about my children. Like, people are just
I'm looking at my work emails right now.
Yeah, most times, like, when you're looking down at your phone, it's not like, look at those big ass titties. I mean,
You should start telling people that if they're gonna be nosy, make them uncomfortable.
No, I'm okay.
No, because that could be accurate depending on who it is you're talking to.
Or I could just like make them extremely uncomfortable. Just like look at them like all ghost face and solemn, and like my doctor just texted me. I got 3 weeks to live, and just start fake crying and like wrap your arms around this nosy ass person, and that'll teach them mind their own fucking business.
As we've discussed before, you always take it too far.
I do. That was
I thought it'd be pretty funny, but I was just saying I wouldn't want to hug anybody at work. But I think that would be like pretty good. Like, I just got my test results from my doctor and it's not looking good, and walk off. I think walking off would be better than hugging.
See how you just pull it back a little bit, baby. That's all I'm asking of you.
No.
I mean, it could go
So many
both
things
ways.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, you took it too far.
Like,
I just was trying to find the maximum discomfort level.
You have to leave it open for their mind to wander. You don't hold their
that's
hand
true.
down the path. Plus, it leaves you open for plausible deniability.
like,
Look, I never said that. What the hell are you talking about?
like I got my test results.
I was talking about my ingrown toenail.
Or say like they weren't looking good, like I couldn't read the handwriting. And they don't look good, so I'm gonna have to call them. I'm very frustrated. That's why I walked off like that. Oh, okay.
There's where the comedy fits. See, that is a lot more juice.
Well, if he thinks I take things too far, he might be right.
Oh, you told us stories on this very show about the jokes you pulled on your wife. I'm just like, what the fuck is your problem, Gabriel?
Jokes I could have pulled on her. I never pulled off the one. I don't know if I told on the air this one in response. Okay, so she pulled this prank on me, where she's like, I just bought some bunnies,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
not paying attention to the date. It is April Fool's. She caught me, and I'm like so upset. Like I'm not taking care of these bunnies. I'm not even. You clean the cages and you feed them. She's like, aha, April Fool's. Like I'm gonna get her back. And so I called these guys and enlisted. Maybe it was good that I called them first and tried to enlist them instead of somebody who would have been like, yeah, sure, I'll go along with this. Somebody who would say, no, don't do this. So I said, I need somebody to take my kids
Yeah.
for like an hour around the time my wife gets home from shopping. I'm going to like pretend to be unconscious at the bottom of the basement. I need someone to tie my hands behind my back.
What
So
he was
she
trying to
comes
say
home.
is he was trying to orchestrate a kidnapping and get one of his friends killed.
No, I mean, I would have stopped it before it went too far.
How though?
But yeah, when he goes smack the phone out of her hand.
What if she says perfect, then shoots in the back of the head and leaves?
Oh, well then I know it was never meant to be.
I'm like, perfect. Now I'm free. And then she like her in the sink, and you can see her like she started like putting peroxide in her hair, and like pulls up a plank off the floor and pulls out like a whole stack of money, and then like
that would
she's
suck.
like, Bob, come get me, and then
My heart's hurting right now.
and then she's gone.
Hit the go bag, arm to the good.
But I guess I'd be single again.
And
You be dead. Remember that?
No, she shot him, but I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't say he died.
I could have been Kill Bill.
I thought you said you shot him in the back of the head. I guess you could survive that.
Yeah, like up here, and like it went up here and went through his scalp, and then like and, like you going to you and the kids grow up like 15 years later, and then you see her like in like Arizona or something like that. Like, remember me, honey? You like shoot her with the
Oh, it's like the
shotgun.
five of us together get revenge on her.
Yeah,
It's a tough crowd.
Oh, that got dark.
like she has like 5 more kids. With 4 more, and then like all the other kids, like they all hunt each other down, and then like they kill all the new kids.
Circle of revenge that's like lasts for generations, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
Stage
Well, I did
Crush-
not mean to take it there.
Stage Crush Milk episode 263.
I mean, why not?
Welcome to it.
Is it really 263?
It is.
Is the truth the truth?
Truisms. It is. So we out here, get our lunch on.
Too far.
Planning I don't know what to call that. Planning Gabriel's pending divorce. What? 'Cause that's the turn it takes at that point.
Or an attempt
Hey,
to kill me?
You survived. You just got like you're missing a piece of your ear. That's it.
Gabriel's attempted murder and missing bit of ear. No, not attempted murder on him.
Well, younger son, it seems like this short Puerto Rican survived. Kill Bill reference.
Well,
I just hope you're not getting banged while you're asleep.
Oh God, no! No, Buck. I don't want to fuck.
Oh my god. He was holding her out to people, right?
Then the assumption was he had her first. He's going over details. He should spit her. She'll bite. Like, oh, okay. He knows these from experience, doesn't he?
Oh, I missed that part.
Ugh.
Yeah, Kill Bill.
I mean, the more I think of it, the more I think Quentin Tarantino's a piece of shit. Like him and Stephen King. Like, I love Stephen King books, and I was he always puts in a nigga. I'm sorry, a nigger.
We discussed that.
In all the books.
Stephen King?
Every book. Still to this day, always sneaks one in.
Huh.
And so I was listening to this one book, and it just went too far for me. So I'm listening, and it was just like, it was talking about a black young lady and how like she doesn't fit in with the blacks, she doesn't fit in with the whites, and then she went to the hood, right? And he was saying how they were playing fucking hacky sack. I'm like, what are you talking about? Nobody in the hood plays hacky sack. What the fuck you
Not
talking
your
about?
hood.
In any hood. I think if we go out there and poll 100 black people, I bet you probably only 5 of them know what hacky sack is. And I remember I was talking to my girlfriend, and she went to Kent State, and she was saying like the first time she seen hacky sack, she was like, "What the fuck is that?" So I've had a conversation with other people.
I don't think of the hood when I think of hacky sack, so I'll give you that.
So I was just like, I just couldn't do it no more. I just stopped listening to the book altogether.
It's down the street from my house considered urban because there's like some group of kids playing hacky sack in front of a coffee shop down the street
That's
from my
not
house.
really urban. That's really like in Cam's Corner is really a hipster place. It's like I remember when I was little, I used to go there. It was the hood then, and now
You drive a mile away from Cam's Corner, it's the hood.
Which direction?
South.
which way is south?
No. I know what he's saying.
Towards the airport.
Over there in what is that street called? Prius? No. What's that street called?
You think I know?
Kind of over there where you got to go to E-check down at.
Oh, yeah.
what area is that? I don't know.
Puritas.
Puritas,
Yes.
Rocky River Drive.
Okay.
That's still not hood. It's just like
Well, it's literally the projects.
it's just like this is like a pretty much abandoned and stuff. But anywho, as I was saying, it's like Stephen King has no connection to like it just seemed like it don't matter what the book is, he just slide it in there. And
I don't remember
Quentin-
one in Gerald's game.
well, you know what? If I'm sure if I listen to it or read it again, I'll find it. But it don't matter what the book is, it always slide it in there. And I'm just like, I was thinking, so like he I guess he's pretty much one of America's writers. He just makes me feel like, man, is this what's still on America's mind? I mean, obviously so, but I just don't get it.
And Tarantino, I've heard he slides a few into his movies too.
He always slides it in still.
I was joking. Yes, he's very obvious with his.
I
think he's going to title his next movie that.
How many people covered did you think you saw when you were in Maine?
Not enough to count.
All right. So I'm about to go to Maine here myself here next week, and so I asked my man. I go, okay, man, for real, because in this case I'm going to one of Maine's islands.
Bar Harbor?
No. The name of the island is North Haven.
Oh, okay.
And I asked my buddy, and I was like, all right, man, be real with me. How many people color on that island? And he goes, you'd be surprised. He goes, what do you think? But not a lot. And I'm like, all right, that I can get down with. So
What did you think, but not a lot?
more than I think I'm thinking there's going to be none. The fact there are some is more than I thought. And I think he understood that. But, and I went with people of color because I was like, it could be some Latin people over there. It could be some Chinese people over there. Chinese, that's just the racist thing in the world, I can say right there.
No, it's not the most racist thing.
It felt racist coming out of my mouth like I was Chinese.
I mean, they might not. Sometimes they might not consider themselves people of color, but aren't they people of color?
I know, but I literally meant Asian people, and I went with Chinese, and I felt bad.
They do
about
wear
it.
steel-toe boots.
They hate them.
So I'm hyped to see what occurs in that regard, because it's like so I can get somebody that nod. They may not have had for a little bit, like.
You know what? And I've talked about this before. sometimes when you see you see the one black person somewhere, they don't like that shit, man.
Who's that? Who else is integrating my situation?
Like, I don't know. I remember
These are my white people.
yeah.
I worked hard to get into this group.
We went to we were in the Amish country. We went to I think Mary Yottler's, and I seen one other black dude, and I gave him the nod. He looked at me like, "No nod going here, my brother.
Oh.
Get your ass up out of here." And like,
We
looked at-
start nodding, they get suspicious.
No, he wasn't even on that. Like, that's where you get the, or the you'll get the eye. Like, he was like, "I'm not looking at you." Like, he was just like, "No, brother, you got to get your own."
You got to get your own.
I was like, okay. And like, it's happened quite a few times throughout life where it's like, you know, I think I was listening to the Black Guy Who Tips, and it was saying like this lady got mad at Karen for saying something about when she went to the islands. It was good not feeling that pressure.
Yeah.
When like you're, you know, occupying other spaces, and then the lady was like, I felt mad, and then it happened to me, and I was just like, oh, I get it now. I guess it's a certain amount of fear that you have, but I think fear is a bigger word for it than it should be. I don't.
It used to be. I was scared to be the only person of color in the room, and now it's gone from that to I kind of relish in it, because then I'm like,
Chappelle said that.
I'm about to walk up in this bitch and integrate this bitch and fuck everybody's head up, because they have these expectations. I know it, and I love messing that up in their head too, because like I assume. I can't say I know for sure that people have a thought about what's these black folk gonna, what this black dude gonna behave like, or what he's gonna be into, and I like to just go full curve every time. And I'll be showing up at a lot of places as of late, because my girlfriend white and she got a white ass family, and they don't be kicking with black people. So I was at that big ass wedding, toward the end of July or whatever. It was me. It was Dan's boss.
And she's only half black.
So you got 1.5.
They played the electric slide for the
They did
one
play
and a half
electric
of you?
slide, and it was not for us. White folk get down with electric slide, mage. So don't ever.
They get
what's the
down
other one?
suavemente?
No, they didn't have suavemente. They played that. What's the other one?
The cha-cha slide?
To the left.
Oh,
What is that song called?
All the dancing hits show through.
I don't know it because I don't do line
You know what it
dance.
is? I always feel like I'm like what is it when you're studying people?
Sociology?
No.
A crocodile hunter?
Anthropologist. Thank you.
Anthropologist.
I always feel like an anthropologist.
Did you say crocodile hunter?
Look at that, that's a beaut.
Then you be like, you just kind of observe and see how they act in their natural habitat. And so, like I said, I really do. I really find myself enjoying it.
You can learn a lot when you pass white too.
Huh? Oh, word?
Yeah. I told you.
Out there looking at people like, So, I don't know. I find myself with age, and I don't know if it's wisdom or just maybe it's just ignorance when you think about it. Maybe I'm just dumber as I know that I dig. You know what I'm saying? I like going into them situations. Like, because it's always gonna be somebody who's gonna feel either extra scrappy, like I'm gonna go talk to that black dude, or
Oh man,
So
that is not something.
Michael Jordan.
or they actually do
He's
know
black, too.
They actually do got some black people, and they feel like, hey, ain't no black people in here. Oh, thank God, it's somebody. They're like somebody they can be comfortable around. Because there be some people who just like they themselves like they came up differently than everybody else in the room. You feel me? So I dig it. I fuck with it. What's been going on in your world, man?
I have a topic. I don't know if anyone's interested
Serve
in
it up, baby.
Nobody's interested. Tatum 216.
Lunchbox 2099.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead, guys.
You've hurt me enough today, Tatum.
No, I'm sorry.
Got
I
my
didn't
wife
mean to hurt
killing
you at
me?
all.
You're not interested in my subject?
I'm interested. I'm always interested.
All right. So this has odd origins in that we were about to order wings, and we're ordering from Winking Lizard, and my friend was going through the Winking Lizard flavors, and he when he got to the 911 wings, you know, that's the one of the spicy
Wycliffe
one.
wings.
The Wycliffe wings.
So the Haitian?
No, there's someone please call 911.
Oh,
We was all trying to make a joke around Wycliffe.
he said instead of saying 911, he said 911. I'm like, wait a minute, did you mean 911 or did you mean 911? He's like, oh no, 911. Like I didn't know what they were doing. I thought they changed into 911 wings, trying to say, hey, these wings are so spicy.
You'll never
they
forget.
can close. I said they can melt steel beams.
I like it.
So I'm like, hey, I'm pretty good at marketing. So I wanted to see and get some marketing ideas from you guys. Like, well, first it was gonna be like offensive marketing, and I'm like, I can't get it to go far enough.
Oh,
let me just open it up to whatever creative names I can think of.
So would it be like Dicks Down Under? How like instead of like it being rude to everybody, it'd be like every like thing on our menu is offensive. Look at these Sharon Tater tots. or
Go so good when they're gone, you'll want to have sex with a 13-year-old.
that could be with the 13-year-old Scotch. I don't know.
The 13-year-old Scotch?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
See, and I came up with that just like that. Marketing. So I feel like I got to get into marketing. So I want to throw some ideas out there, and I want to hear some of your, because I don't know if we should give them away for free or.
I mean, we give everything else for
I'm
free.
talking about
Fuck you, Oreo.
things that are on things that are now on Patreon. It's like good evidence of us being able to come up with great band names.
Fair enough.
So
All right.
I'm not going to give those examples.
All right.
So I think we should make people pay for them. But I thought we had some great band names. I was thinking like I got 2 strip clubs. Okay, this one's going to be a tale of 2 titties, where like all the dancers are like Charles Dickens dressed in a kind of a Charles Dickens theme going on. They're all dressed in like what was it?
Those corsets and stuff?
Victorian era.
Yeah, the Victorian era England. It's gonna take forever on them. It's gonna be like 5 songs before they finally get naked. But
Some guy back there having to untie the corset.
they're gonna need help. But I think it would be interesting. People would come to see, and like it would be the best of times. It would be the breast of times.
What else they could do is, so it's called a tale of 2 titties, and like every woman has a goal, like instead of tipping her like directly on the stage, you put in this spot so she can get implants. Like you see these, but you want to see these right here. Let's encourage strawberry Skittles to.
At this point, I just want literature-themed strip clubs.
Literature strip clubs.
So, like, if you just had to
That's
leap,
not bad.
So you had
See,
to
there you go.
If you had to leap to another book, what would you do?
Mice and Men.
Well, it's got to be sexy. It's got to be like
You want to see the rabbits?
Lord of the Flies, like only like zippers instead of flies.
Moby Dick. These are perfect male strip club of names. These all work out. That one sold itself. Anything with dick in the title. Come on, man.
Christine.
Lord of the Flies is pretty great.
Yeah, Christine, the car themed.
Yeah, and what else?
They could have to change it to like Lord Deaths of the Flies, though.
What's the one where the blood
Otherwise
comes
it's a
out,
gay
come
club.
down the hallway?
Well, it is what it is. You enjoy.
The Shining.
Yeah, the Shining. Like
Shining.
they're only open when they're on their period.
I think you mixed both right there. Well done. It was slightly offensive and it was literature.
gross.
Well done.
I know this is not a book, but we can go with one called the Underground Railroad.
Oh, okay.
Next year's a book called Underground Railroad. So
Okay, good.
solid
good.
book actually. So
Yeah, like they all can dress like Harriet Tubman. The premier dancer's got to be called North Star.
Or for the women who who smell a little bit spicier, maybe we can have a strip club called Willing to Exhale. Some men like that funk.
Little musk. Little musk.
Yeah.
pheromones.
Yes, there you go.
I like that.
Fried green tomatoes.
Yeah, I like that.
Fried tomatoes.
Oh my god! Clearly, I'm not well read enough. I'm like, I go through these things in my mind. I'm like, I read sci-fi books. That's the problem. Like the Martian, it does nothing.
It could be a Puss Odyssey.
Puss Odyssey.
Yeah.
Bridges over Madison County.
Like, they can all be like 60 and older.
That's a very specific type of club.
I mean, things was
People show up.
Oh,
Remember, everything's a thing, man.
I trust somebody's itch gonna get scratched. So I feel that.
All right.
Oh my god!
Keeping in that theme, you know how Hooters is a restaurant. Well, you know what?
Apparently going out of business because millennials aren't into boobs, according to
Maybe they're in the butts and they're staying healthy, so they want smoothies, fruit smoothies. So I got a place called Fuzzy Peaches and Apple Bottoms.
I saw the
boots
link
with
to
the
the
fur.
Complex article the other day with that headline, like, millennials just aren't into boobs. So I quote tweeted, I was like, I'm more of a thigh man myself.
I did see that.
Somebody said something like, "No, you're in the butts now, and you have to." I forgot what they changed the name of Hooters to in that situation.
Clappers? Somebody said clappers. That's someone else's joke.
I wish we could cite that. I don't want to be plagiarizing.
But like they can wear like scantily clad bottoms. You can see the bottom, and if you're into the growler, you can hence the fuzzy peach.
they can be called muffs.
What? You don't need the hair sticking out, but you can see the texture
But that's the
of it.
thing though. Like, I don't know how I came across this. I was on Tumblr, and this lady just had like it was just coming all down her fucking legs. I was like, wow.
Oh, that's too much of a fuzzy peach. That's a
fuzzy thighs, fuzzy.
you got mold on your fruit.
I mean, that shit
Is that
is
the
like.
name of another club?
Mold on
Oh,
your
you
fruit.
can call it kiwis.
Kiwis.
Like,
Fuzzy Kiwi?
yeah, like you call it like I guess it's like an Aussie restaurant. Like, good night,
New
mate.
Zealand.
Okay, well, whatever. And then like that too.
I got that attitude too about
Like, I'm American, damn it.
New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah, we eat freedom fries. Not really. Yeah, like they walk in like they wear that like a bikini, and it's like, but they have like a merkin on, like, and it sticks out the side. Even the dudes, like like when we go to Tilt to Kilt, how the guy wears a kilt too.
Yeah.
Like
Something for the ladies.
yeah, something for the fellas too. We don't
That's the
discriminate.
thing. You don't hear
Oh,
about
something for the people who are into
Something for the
you
honey.
don't hear about the people who run to the kill complain that millennials aren't into boobs no more. You just know Hooters is a business on the way out because Hooters makes mediocre food,
Yeah, last time I was so disappointed. I remember when
I haven't been there in forever.
but they don't want to count to that.
we went to the Hooters in Orlando, and I remember I was like, man, those fries are so good. Those fries are fucking disgusting. They didn't put no salt on them. It was just like they got cold like that, like almost like they baked them or some shit.
Yeah, so it is not us, it is you. I'm not a millennial to begin with, but yeah, so it's not them, it's you.
Yeah, that food was definitely like, I think I spent, okay, it was it was 5 of us, and I spent $80 on nothing.
Oh, forget that.
So
Millennials are on.
Millennials are apparently to blame for the demise of mayonnaise not selling like it used to. Millennials aren't into mayo, apparently. They aren't into boobs and any other things. It's like,
well, first of all,
We don't like Applebee's either.
they got blamed for that too, for their tough times. Or millennials saw the terrible financial situation from 10 years ago, got smart, was like, I think I'll just make food at home.
Yeah,
And ain't going to whack ass restaurants like those, and they go to like maybe cool little local establishments,
A lot
which
of
this
people-
town is like rich with. So it's like, we know the truth. It's just have to laugh that people are like, it's millennials' fault. I'm like, really, guy? And now at this point, you're being laughed out the room. It's like we all love titties still, believe me.
Yeah.
Women
But we
love titties.
We got
Men
the
love
internet.
Titties, so it just is what it is.
I could sit there and look at them on my phone while I eat at home. Food I made myself.
I don't want to be uncomfortable looking at titties at Applebee's.
Hooters right here on my grass. That's what it is. It's the time we live in. Blame. That's what you do. That's an interesting bit of spin that I could. The smartphone has killed Hooters.
Yeah.
That is a much better spin than blaming.
It's probably killing adult movie stores too.
They seem to be doing okay.
Yeah,
Everybody seems to be able to get to it.
I mean, where else are you going to get your cock ring from? So it got to happen.
Well, you need your place for your like sex toy impulse purchases.
Sex toy impulse purchases. Your alternate title.
What's so funny is like we used to go to Tilt to Kill quite a bit. Like, other than like one time, like a lady talking to us longer than 3 minutes, like we've never ever been flirted with at all.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all got to get y'all shit together and like lead these men on.
You get flirted on. I've seen guys flirted with by regular waitresses.
Yeah.
They just work the hand and,
I haven't been tricked out of my money in years. What's going on?
Please try. Come on, give me a challenge.
I ain't tricking if you got it, baby.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I don't like calling people ugly at Hooters, but I didn't consider my waitress attractive. Like, oh man, look at that. Like, nudging my 3-year-old son, like, look at those boobs. Look at those boobs.
Well, technically, it's a place where you can look at titties and take a family. They never market that part of it. It's like for like. It's just like they tell for guys only.
I feel like Hooters is always just for like
come for the wings, stay for the tits.
Fantasy football drafts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you go do at Hooters.
I think that like needs to really market it. Like, you know how they got those Frank Red Hot commercials that's like only on like YouTube. Like, I put this shit on everything, right? So they should like start marketing like, come for the wings, stay for the tits.
Just be real with it.
Yeah.
Just be honest with it.
They're trying to be cheeky. No one wants cheeky anymore.
Oh, you want cheeky? Look at that the little orange ass shorts.
You want cheeky? You come to Fuzzy Peaches and apple bottles.
You know your business partner's 18-year-old daughter? Guess what she
You don't
works.
think people want big butts and
what I'm saying is you
and
can
growlers?
sell them as two separate things. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy. Fuzzy Peaches, you know what you're getting there. Apple bottles, you know what you're getting there. And there can be crossover.
How much does the name restrict the place? Because like from selling smoothies, people want other fruit inside their smoothies.
I mean, you gotta have a name, so I mean, why not? It's okay. What is that? Robex got looks like a Peach and Aid logo, ain't it? But you know they got more fruit than that.
And I'm disappointed they don't got hummingbirds to eat in there. I want to eat a hummingbird and a monkey.
Put it on a stick.
Yeah.
You don't have to put it on a stick. You hold it by its hummingbird nose.
What's the name of those birds you supposed to eat like the whole thing of, and it's like a delicacy?
It's that French bird. I forgot what it's called.
Like they blindfold that bitch and then like
they blindfold you, not the bird.
No,
yeah.
Really?
Like they grows up in the dark and everything.
Yeah. So what they do to you is they put a what you're supposed to do is like basically you're supposed to drown that motherfucker in like broth. And, like they cover your whole head.
Like drown it, like kill it.
Yeah. Yes.
That sounds like too much.
No, it's venison that grows up in the dark.
Really?
Not venison.
Veal?
Veal grows up in the dark. Whatever the baby lamb
This
is.
particular bird was a French delicacy. It is illegal to eat now. I'm gonna see if I can get you the name of it right quick.
They ate it on Billions. That's how I know about it. Thank you, Billions.
Veal
You
grows up in the
mediocre
dark.
show.
It didn't see the light of day until it was about to become a cutlet.
Yes.
Delicacy.
I don't know. That's like putting a hood on and
They talk about it's called Ortolan.
that's such a grumpy old man.
And they talk about how I want to say Francois Mitterrand. I cannot think of his name. French president some years back, probably when we were coming up, more toward the Clinton, Reagan, Bush time, when he was dying. They told a story of him eating an Ortolan.
Why don't they just like come up with some like a good ass chicken finger, like what? A piece of white cheddar in the middle or something. I don't want to eat no bird. I got a blindfold.
These tiny birds captured alive, force-fed, then drowned in Armagnac, roasted whole and eaten that way, bones and all, while the diner draped his head with a linen napkin to preserve the precious aromas, and some believe to hide from God.
Oh man, I want to eat some high from God food. Like, look at these onion rings. Every time I go to a restaurant, I'm gonna do that now. Like, can I have a linen napkin to put over my head?
God, you can't see my onion rings.
You can't see me eating this marshmallow peep.
Francois Mitterrand, I want to say, was his
God
name?
has all these powers. You can't see through a napkin.
Well, so if I'm not mistaken, it has been outlawed.
Man, that should be the name of a book. God can't see
If I'm not mistaken, during his time, it had been outlawed, but he was like dying of cancer, and people kind of kept that shit on the low. They were like, they still serve Ortolan even though they weren't supposed to. And I remember reading the story about how he, what I'm saying, that was one of he was like, I gotta do this before I'm gone. And like basically, you take the whole bird to the face, bones and all. You know what I'm saying? You just munch that bitch down. I don't know if that's what it looked like, but yeah, that's.
I'm sending a screen cap.
I don't want to see that because I think that you shouldn't be able to see it because
To what end?
It's not a napkin over your face.
Ask yourself that question. Why would you send that to that woman who you know is sensitive about food, about animals being consumed as it is?
You know what? Good point. I'm gonna leave.
Just send it to her like, send her the recipe.
Do you want to make the show art?
No, I do not.
I want to see it. Let me see it. Man, I eat that shit. Do you got? Okay, I know we got to get ready to go. You guys got any bucket list things real quick? You think you want to do before you get out of here?
Like out of life or out of the show?
Out of the show. I want this bitch to end right now.
No, I got a small one.
Okay.
Eater turducken.
We haven't gotten that done yet. That's relatively simple.
I don't want to eat a turducken, but I want. What's the pie equivalent? It was like a cake, a pie.
That's a trivia question.
It was a chipumple.
Oh, fuck that! I don't want no pumpkin.
But yeah, one of the pies was pumpkin pie, so
Yeah, that's okay.
It was a chipumple.
Oh,
I guess
can we
my
replace
bucket
that?
list is officially over.
What's up?
We can replace that with like French silk.
No, you want to do an ice cream cake one? Like this is ice cream, and that's ice cream, and that's ice cream.
All this is a mess. And
Like it could be like 4 different kinds of ice cream.
Okay, turducken. We can take that. We can take care of that.
You must put sausage in the middle of that, though, in between the
I
layers.
can get some case-free chicken sausage.
Yeah, chicken sausage.
Yeah, that can be had. I was watching something recently where motherfuckers are jumping out of planes, and I was like, I always said fuck that, but it looked truly like kick ass. It's kind of like maybe skydiving at some point. I'm less fuck skydiving altogether as I had been in the past. You know what I'm saying? I was like never, but then I'm like that kind of could be sweet. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the world from that perspective. So maybe that, unless I can otherwise get to space somehow before I'm dead, because you know what I'm saying, all these companies are working on it, but ain't nobody did it yet. So if otherwise I can get to space somehow before my time, that'd be great.
I want to be in a wing eating contest.
What? That is easy too. These are take careable things.
I guess we got small balls.
No, you got your own goals. Not nothing wrong. No, I'm not tripping about size.
Yeah, my I think that'll be a pretty sweet goal.
Seen this game?
I don't know. I'll tell you when it's over.
Oh man.
When the ad is over. I just been Helix jump.
Lunch?
I want to wear a suit.
We just chatting about
What kind of suit?
A suit. I've never worn a suit before.
We can go to a tailor. It's a tailor like around the corner.
No, but I want to wear a suit in a way where I feel like I'm owning it, not just I have a suit on.
You want to rock a suit like so, and I respect every bit of it. And can't wait till it goes
What
down.
kind of underwear are you gonna wear in the suit? Are you gonna get like?
None.
Oh man,
That's what's up. Free balling. Let these fools know.
'cause I'm free.
All right, everybody got home now. Free balling.
There's your show title.
No. Show title happened like way earlier in the show, sir. I'm sorry, you missed it.
I'm always being nitsy.
Every so often I allow you to make that happen. It's all to the good. That's the homie, the real ODP. We'll give him that. We'll send him up, batting up first that time. How
Tweet
about
me
that?
your marketing ideas and pranks for my wife.
With you're just always trying to force it. Sometimes you just gotta let it come.
It does, believe me. It did earlier than you think of the show. And when you hear it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that was the show title. That's my man, Lunchbox 2099. This is Tatum 216.
maybe.
I don't even think he put Twitter back
That's
on
how I
his phone.
feel.
I didn't put it on. I was talking to my girlfriend about the other night. Like it was some contest. She was like, "You got to tweet," and I was like,
Then I guess I'm not doing
"Nah,
that
I guess
contest,
it's
baby.
not gonna happen."
I am the Entertainer 713. You have just been podcasting, and I know you loved it.
Or at least like the tip.
Peace.
Sexy Harriet Tubman.
Hey, what happened to